Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're diving into an important IB business topic, companies, also known as MNCs. Well, today we're gonna it's a quick presentation and we will see the advantages and the challenges that they face. So firstly, we have to understand what are multinational companies. So multinational companies or MNCs for short, they are a business that they operate in multiple countries. They have their headquarters in one country, but they have operations such as factories or sales office in other countries. Examples of there are very big company names such as Apple, uh, Burger King, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Toyota. So a lot of the really big companies today, they are multinational companies. As I stated, they have a headquarter in one country, but they have sales or they have factories in other countries. So they have the growth. So this allows the enterprise to grow because they can get more sales or a lot of they can get a lot of benefit out of being in other countries, such as taxes and exportations and importations, and so let's talk about the advantages first. So MNCs, they often benefit from economies of scale, which, if you guys don't know what they mean, which what this means, I'm gonna explain it quickly. This essentially means that they can produce goods more cheaply because they are making so many. So the more you produce, the cheaper it gets, essentially. They have access to new markets and can increase their revenue by selling to a global audience. So more revenue. And additionally, MNCs, they can tap into a cheaper labor markets and resources, which can further reduce their costs. Okay? So there are also challenges faced by multinational companies. So despite all of these advantages, it's not all smooth sailing because the companies, they can face significant challenges such as navigating different regulatory environments, which can be complex and costly. So it can have a very big cost. They also have to deal with cultural differences. So you have to discover cultural challenges faced by multinational companies in global operations. So sometimes when you have to reallocate employees, the culture difference, it really impacts them. And they have to essentially rearrange their marketing and management to fit this new culture and the new audience. So, and also the currency fluctuations. So McDonald's, they have different prices in different countries because of the monetary difference, and because as the currency, they fluctuate a lot. This can impact positively or negatively. In most cases, it's negatively impact profits, and it can make financial planning very difficult because you do not depend on only one currency. You depend possibly on hundreds of currencies. So you really have to analyze, and financially planning it is really difficult. So impact on the host country. So let's consider the impact on the host countries where these MNCs operate. On the positive side, the MNCs, they can bring jobs, technology, and expertise, which can boost the local economy. But there are also concerns, such as the potential for exploiting labor, environmental damage, and the dominance of local markets, which can hurt small businesses. So, as everything, there are positives and negatives. And sometimes even some multinational companies, they set up factories in countries because of regulations, and because the work is cheaper there, so they don't have to pay as much for employees as they would in their country of origin. And So to make this more clear and to paint a picture, let's look at the case of McDonald's, for example. For instance, this American fast food giant, they operate in over 100 countries, and they have to adapt their menu to local tastes while maintaining their brand consistency. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you travel or you can see online, different countries have different items in the McDonald's menu. And yeah, they have to adapt, but they still have to maintain their brand image consistent. But they also have to adapt to the culture. But they can also face criticism, as McDonald's have has faced over the last couple of years, over their labor practices and health impacts of their food. So yeah. Okay, so okay, so in conclusion, multinational companies they play a significant role in the global economy as they offer numerous benefits but also poses challenges. So as everything, not only in IB business but in life, there are positives and negatives. So you really have to analyze. Many cases, the IB they will give you these cases, and you will have to in paper one or paper two. You will have to analyze and yeah, probably write an essay about the pros and cons. They're gonna give you two situations, and yeah, you have to think about these small details, and yeah, these details which they can change everything in a company. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. This was a shorter video because this is a really short topic, but I hope you guys found it useful. And be sure to subscribe and leave a like for more business insights and for more IB business. And please leave a comment if you guys have any suggestions about any topics. We're gonna start HR next video, and we are finally done with introduction to business.